So we'll have a look. I think that Ince is going to be playing this one with 40 FPS, but we'll see what happens. Leszny versus Ince on game 1. The only map in this series we'll get. I am on Ince. Let's see if he can hit anything. He hits 2 pellets. Okay. There's a promising start. I think Ince just expected him to come down there, but moving in with a rocket straight away. Damage really not bad, to be honest. If he can hit just 2 plasma balls, then he can get himself a kill. Well, Leszny manages to swing aside and get onto that red armor. This is a very unusual start. For Ince, at least. Usually he's the best starter ever, but Leszny's using his tactics against him. And he's going to be easily in good position for this mega health. And not punished anywhere. Ince is nowhere to be seen. He went over to the yellow, it appears. Leszny's going to meet up with him, and, well, just completely decimates his corpse. 2-0 now. Don't really know what Ince was moving in for. I think he wanted a bit of rocket damage, but didn't really get any of that. Leszny hasn't been over to the yellow room yet. Is he going to go over there now? Nope. So it's been 90 seconds and Leszny still has not been to the yellow room. Is he going to have a look? Yeah, he walks over now to see what's up. Rocket directly to the face, although he corners Ince a little bit, and Ince even craters from all of that. Smiles all around. And with the next yellow spawning imminently, Ince might want to hang around there, but he drops with the lightning gun. He tries to position himself for the red armor, almost getting a steal. Ince maybe going to be raging a little bit soon. So Leszny gets no pressure again as it goes over to the mega. But he keeps just bombarding forward and running into direct rockets. He's trying to be a little bit careful now, dropping down. It's still managing to poke some damage, but he hasn't managed to convert any of this into a frag. Which he needs to if he wants to see himself getting off those negatives. Let's go switch over to Ince a little bit and see what he's up to. Has he kept the timing on these items? There goes the direct rocket. But he's weak as hell. Another rail from Leszny would kill him. He's above. He drops right next to him. What the hell's he doing, Ince? He wasn't really sure which side he was coming from. I could hear him though. On the same level. And Leszny's going to be fine getting this red. And again, Ince playing with the rockets. And Kratos once more. This is not decent. Ince, our beloved Quake Live commentator, is getting served right now. Frosty is clutch. Yes. Yes, it is. Maybe. If it was competitive, it might not be now that Leszny is, well, 200 armor basically, 150 health. And he's waiting super early on Mega. Leszny, why don't you just go and get some kills? He just has no clue. He hasn't really no clue on the timing. And Ince, if he can try and take advantage of this somehow, maybe he can earn some extra goodies. Nice pressure with the LG. How much can he actually hit, though? Can he make it out of here? Rail was missed. Ince, is he going to drop for anything? No, he runs away. He's just going to pick up a green armor. He'll pick up the yellow. There might be shards as well. Down at the bottom there are, but he hasn't gone for them. And Leszny, he's going to swoop them up instead. Leszny's only got a maximum of a 50 armor advantage at the moment. And I think even in these circumstances, Ince will be able to have good damage output and maybe win himself something. He should know timing on both the major items. Mega, red speed taking, and he does get onto that mega. Can he get out? Half decent rocket. And with yellow up in a second, Ince should be easily picking this up. And he doesn't actually get punished, so I think Ince has got a bigger stack right now. Okay, barely. Touch and go. But he will do at the moment. That rocket will have started the fight off well for him. Can he stick around? The rocket doesn't hit. 5 to -2. If that rocket hit, it was going to be a frag for Ince onto -1 and onto red armor. And then he would have been able to get full control from there. But leszny gets the kill. He gets onto yellow. And actually, he's giving it Ince the mega health. So Ince does get something to play with. He follows him straight through the teleporter. And now it's an 8 frag difference with that red up. leszny's control is improving as the game goes on. Is leszny going to chase once more? No, I think he might have let Ince get onto that yellow. And the 50 health bubble not taken either. Is it going to spawn in a second? Well, leszny completely unsure, so he's not going to count on it. And Ince can just run away from here and go to red. He's a little bit slow though. So he's going to try and do damage. Gets a good rocket. Going for the plasma for some reason. I would have carried on with the rockets. Personally. But it looks like Ince is really struggling on his current setup. Wow, that LG from leszny. Sudden burst of it was just massive. And Ince yesterday was, I think, getting some wins over leszny in practice. Quite a few, in fact. But it's not the same story today. It's just been getting progressively worse. And if this is a sign of what Ince's tournament life is going to be like in this month's 125 FPS, this isn't positive. This is not good at all. Yeah, those are the sound effects from leszny at the moment. Especially if Ince just doesn't dodge. Oh, we've got a switch coming. 19 health Ince gets him down to. But I think it's safe to say it's pretty much GG at the moment. Ince left with 16 health. Can he get onto red? Why does he go up? Yeah. Ince still manages to hit 40% LG with 40 FPS. He's not very good at the dodging rockets bit. He wants to finish this game not being on negatives, I can assure you of that. So he's definitely going to try and put in some work to make sure he's onto 0 or 1 by the end of this. Let's have a look at the control. Actually, wait, I want to look at the control. But it looks like we're going to see a fight in a second. Ince backs away. He picks up his second red armor of the game. The first red. Did he have the first red at the beginning? I think he did when he picked up the railgun. And that's where leszny managed to kill him. Oh, Ince down below. leszny managed to hit the connector. And there's not really much more to assess in this match, guys. That's gonna be leszny getting another victory. Let's have a quick check. Actually, no, he lost against Madball, so what am I talking about? I'm imagining leszny winning it because of all the mistakes we saw Madball make at the beginning of the last game. There's actually Madball's going to be 1-0 up, and leszny can make up for his loss against Madball by getting a win on Ince. Ince is off the negatives. It is true. And now, in order to not get back on the negatives, he needs to either get another frag or not forfeit. So this won't put a smile on his face, but it won't make his frown so huge. Especially now that he's hitting stuff. He's managing to hit a little bit though, to be honest. I mean, look at the accuracies that he's hitting on supposedly 40 FPS. I mean, what is this? Has he been trolling us, or... We will catch the rockets. I'll see if I can phone Ince again after this game. Hopefully he can get his Skype working. It's not guaranteed that that's the case. Oh, good rocket from Ince at the end. 13-4 though. Ince will lose his first.